Sacramento, California, the backdrop. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Ball against Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up and getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock them down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Now, here's Ball. Feeds to Favors. It's stolen by Bagley. To the paint. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
The pass to Ingram. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Williamson finds Ball. Back to Williamson. It's stolen by Bagley. Bjelica passes to Fox. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Williamson. Good D by Barnes.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Bagley. Barnes passes to Bjelica. Bagley trying to free himself up. Here's Ball. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Favors. And it's Fox with the rebound. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich looking around. And Bjelica has it in the corner. Bogdanovich against Williamson. From the line, basket counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Favors. Fox against Williamson. Left side, Ball. Over Bjelica. Trying to end the drought. And that one's good by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Fox. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Fox. The offensive rebound. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Pass to Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Up top, Fox. He's covered by Ball. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Williamson. Can't connect from short range. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Fox. He gets that one.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Ingram. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Fox. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Redick. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bazemore with it. Kicks it to Hield. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Now here's Joseph. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the feed to Hield. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Hayes with it, out guarded by Hield, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and the Kings making a change here. Parker's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor's checked in, can't hit that one. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane, always looking to punch it down.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Hart the pass to Okafor. It's Redick on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Holmes down low, covered by Okafor. Pass to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Offensive rebound, Okafor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
1:56 left here in the second. Here's Joseph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's home. My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bielitsa. He checks in for Rashawn Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Ball against Fox. Ball no good. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. Ingram kicks to Williamson. He dishes it to Favors. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. Ingram comes with the double team. Count it. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
For three, Ingram. Bagley with the rebound. 3-on-3. Lobbed up there for Fox. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the first half is now in the books. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Joseph with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Ingram against Holmes. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ball against Hield. Here's Holiday. Bank shot, no good. Sacramento leading by 10. The pass to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Kings.
Man, you can just see how polished Parker is inside. His post game just shines and glows and glitters. I mean, if he gets the ball in a good spot, he's really comfortable going to work.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Favors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Hield.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And the dunk by Parker.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Ingram. Fires for three. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They kick out to Hield. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bagley, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Favors can't get it to go.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Bagley trying to free himself up. Pelicans trail by 15. Passes it to Ingram. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Fox against Holiday. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. .149 left here in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Okafor's got 6.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Fox against Holiday. Here's Giles. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okafor's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Redick kicks to Okafor. Here's Hart. Holiday, the pass to Okafor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Kings leading now by 10. Now Fox. He's got 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Bielitsa with it. Working on Hayes. And he can't bank that one in. Pelicans trail by 10. Holiday goes in. Now here's Okafor. Tight defense on him. Back to Hart. Tries again. That cuts the lead to single digits. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the energy by Okafor on display there really just kind of willed that shot in over some pretty stingy defense.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. That's tipped. For Sacramento, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. Free throw good. Bogdanovich. Good on both. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Jackson Hayes is out there with Williamson. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Fox against Ball. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Clock at 6. Fox feeling it out a bit. Another miss by Fox.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Fox gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 10.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
And Barnes comes to help. They get it back. Pass to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick for 3. Over in the corner, Williamson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's Fox with the drive. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining. He's extremely productive.
And stolen by Williamson. Hart the pass to Williamson. Good D by Barnes.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson dishes to Favors. And they're pushing it up. Oh, Hield in position. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And Holmes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Williamson against Bielitsa. That's tipped. Here's Redick. No good again that time. Kings leading now by 14. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Harrison Barnes.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
It's Fox with the drive. And Bielitz kicks to Fox. Back to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Hart. Outside Jackson. Over to the wing. Williamson finds Favors. Off target at the rim. Now here's Barnes. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kelly.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The New Orleans Riverfront gleaming bright. And is the...
Well, the ceremony...
Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot, manning the middle. Stolen by Conley. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
From the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ball, the pass to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Well, you like to see Favors dive after setting the screen. He's mobile, he's agile, and in that instance, he was hostile.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Over Holiday. That one, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way and pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here is Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Drilled from 11 feet out.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
For 3, Ingram. They get the rebound. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Mitchell. Ingles in the corner. Mitchell against Holiday. That one goes in.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Holiday, the pass to Ball. Left side Favors. Ingram outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Mitchell looking it over. Over Holiday. And again, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 points. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6 over Favors. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Ring shot on the way. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. 6 points for him.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
Holiday, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Conley against Ball. The pass to Gobert. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Conley against Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And Ball sets up his teammates. And when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Jackson, and it's good for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Moutier pass to O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Hart is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Melly in at power forward. Here's Redick following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. It's good from long range.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Now, here is O'Neal. Goes up to the stripe. Kept alive. Tries again. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Moutier pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Clarkson dishes to O'Neal. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Three-pointer, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's Redick on the wing. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clarkson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Here's Hart, guarded by O'Neal. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Gobert with it. Hayes on him. Gobert can't hit. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Now Moutier after J.J. Redick's 3-pointer that didn't go. Keeps it alive. Davis on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. No good from the wing. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. Here's Davis. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Goes up again. The Jazz with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Davis. Now Mitchell, covered by Hayes. Shot from 12. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket for Mitchell.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper, he will make you pay.
Ball against Conley. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Over Davis. Again, the Pelicans score.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by New Orleans. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Here's Mitchell. It's on target from the high post. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Ingram passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home. Exposes the defense there.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Over Holiday, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket for Mitchell.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Mitchell against Holiday. Here's Favors. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. The Jazz also changing it up. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mudiay against Jackson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Moutier kicks to O'Neal. Passes to Clarkson. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here is Holiday. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Here's Moutier, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Moutier against Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the middle, stolen by O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Ingram. Here's Moutier. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Ingram up top, guarded by O'Neal. Ingram dishes to Favors. Stolen by O'Neal, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Frank Jackson. And Utah with a change here, too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Moutier. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. That evens the score. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Holiday surveying the floor. Out to the wing. Stolen by O'Neal. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Gobert against Redick, and J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Drew Holiday. And a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
Ball with it. No points in the game yet for him. Feeds to Okafor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Moore's checked in. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Shot, high post. Again, the Jazz score.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Moore. Williamson right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Now Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Utah out in front. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Jahlil Okafor. Jackson is out there with Holiday, and it's Melly in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jackson down low, covered by Conley, and Okafor slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, he threw good, Okafor. Utah trailing here. And here is Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell. Fires from the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Williamson up top. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the stifled tower.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Mitchell against Redick. Count that one. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Williamson looking it over. Gobert with the block. They recover it. And Redick kicks the ball. Ingram dishes to Favors. And yes, it's good.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Williamson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they're able to recover. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and it's Williamson missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
How about Derek Favors in a critical moment, not wavering, not hesitating, just delivering.
Launches it. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The feed to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
I think as long as Derek Favors is in rhythm, you've got to get him the basketball. This is such a talented offensive player.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Utah with a change here, too. Bogdanovich is checked in. Gobert double-teamed. Conley against Jackson. Bogdanovich wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Utah with the rebound. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by Hart. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. What a show they put up. On 2K. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Fox. To the inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Now here is Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Bounce pass, Conley. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Now, here's Bogdanovich over Mitchell. Here's Bielitsa. Clock at 6. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Shoots it. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Inside. It's stolen by Bagley. And here's the fast break. Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 6.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Here's Sacramento. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Bazemore. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Fox with the steal. Here's Giles. Shoots. The rebound by the Jazz. .59 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Moutier. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Kings leading now by 4. And here is Fox. He's got 8. To the inside, Giles. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Moutier with the basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bazemore. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Moutier against Joseph. Goes up on the high post. Here's Gobert. Holmes with the steal. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
We've got Davis, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Bazemore following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Now Clarkson, he's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bagley, he's checked in for Parker. Clarkson looking for an opening. And the rejection by Holmes. Healed outside. Pass to Holmes. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Kicks to Bazemore. Just 5 to shoot. Healed the pass to Holmes. He doesn't hit that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And here are the Jazz now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. Clarkson with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Ed Davis. Mitchell, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Now here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now here's Conley after the miss from Buddy Hield. Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Fox. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots from the line. Gets a hand on it. Kings leading now by 4. Poked away. Bagley kicks to Barnes. And the pass to Holmes. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. The dish to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Barnes. Nice move. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. Yep, it counts.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Up top, Fox. Covered by Conley. Holmes, good. Holmes got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From the baseline. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes passes to Holmes. Back to Barnes. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Holmes, good. And now it's a 10-point Kings lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Joseph down low. Giles. And so that's the end of the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 11 points and 1. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Jazz trail by 8. Now, here's Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Mitchell right side. Over Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. Mitchell looking it over. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bielitsa. Here we go, 1-on-1. Nobody near Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Bagley. Again, Mitchell missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. It's good. Bielitsa's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Sacramento.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
For the Jazz, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Sacramento also making some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bagley. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Now here's Barnes. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. He dishes it to Parker. And that one drops for him. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Moutier against Joseph. Moutier looking around. They need this. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Joseph. Joseph against O'Neal. And he makes good on the layup. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Barnes finds Joseph. Kings moving the ball around. Parker passes to Barnes. Back to Parker. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Bielitsa. Parker, great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 14.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Moutier. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. Parker.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's Sacramento with a sizable. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Bazemore against O'Neal. And Bazemore kicks to Holmes. Outside, Bogdanovic. Up top, Fox. Back to Bogdanovic. Bazemore dishes to Fox. Pass to Bogdanovic. Holmes trying to free himself up. Off target with his 3. Jazz trail by 16. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Clarkson. Dishes it to Gobert. Poked away. And now Sacramento on the break. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. To the middle. And here we go. Kings running again. Up again. And Fox is right there. And the Kings lead by 20.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson.
Just a good, solid move by Kent Bazemore, working for high percentage shots around the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Hits from the high post.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
In the corner, it's Hield. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Hield against Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Passes to Giles. Gobert with the block.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Kings.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And good that time. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hield outside. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. 19-point game. The dish to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. 4 on the clock. Over Giles. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Joseph looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his third foul so far. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Joseph for 3. Off on that one. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
and none.
Thanks, David. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at center. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stolen by Ball. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Fox with it. The layup missed.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Just 5 on the clock. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Now, here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Fox hits them both.
But what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Pass to Favors. It's stolen by Bagley. Ingram with the steal. Goes up and slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
Ball against Bagley. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ingram. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got 7 points.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Fox against Ball. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovich. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a change for the Kings. Heald's checked in. Now here's Redick. Clock at 4. Here's Okafor. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Kings trail by 7. Here's Fox. Bagley the pass to Fox. Stolen by Jackson. He's all alone. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He's fearless when it comes to attacking, scoring on the move. Fox has great body control and composure on his drives.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's Melly missing. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Still possessing outstanding athleticism. Parker is good at using it to cause problems for the defense.
Hayes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. And a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giants. Here's Hart. Passes it to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Here's Joseph. Healed outside.
Who's watching here?
A second chance effort. He lays it in. Heald's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good take. We all know Hill can shoot. But that threat of the outside, Jay, helps open driving lanes.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Redick. And stolen by Bazemore. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pelicans ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Pelican 5 right now. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4. Was shot by Redick, no good. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Outside, Ball. The pass to Melly. To the paint, Holmes with the steal. Joseph finds Bogdanovich. Back to Joseph. Pass to Parker. And here is Holmes. He's covered by Ingram. Rejected by Ingram. Again, New Orleans turns it over. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento.
Hey, yo, right here.
Barnes outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. New Orleans in the lead. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Barnes. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now here's Redick. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And a change for the Kings. Giles checked in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Fox. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Right side Holiday. And Hayes kicks to Williamson. Back to Hayes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Jackson in for Ball. And a change for the Kings. Heald's checked in. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Ingram against Bielitsa. Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's picked off. And now Sacramento on the break. Moving it up. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Favors dishes to Jackson. Back to Favors. Outside Jackson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Williamson, the pass to Favors. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Sacramento leading by 3. Fox, the bounce pass. Stolen by Jackson. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the play! Well, with Ingram's length and athletic ability, he can really get flashy with his dunks.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Over Bielitsa. But they recover it. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Favors. That misses off the backboard. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Fox passes to Giles. Healed against Holiday. And here is Healed. Back to Giles. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Jackson. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Five seconds left in the first half. 1 second left. Williamson with the block.
Tracking that.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the game. And that's a...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Here's Fox. Derek Favors making his last shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The 11-footer. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans trail by 5. It's Ingram on the wing. Right side favors. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
That was all on them. I mean, that's a free possession they just gave up.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Corey Joseph's checked in for Sacramento. Now here's Joseph. Here's Bagley. Off target with the jump hook.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hayes. And there's the feed to Okafor. And stolen by Bielitsa. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson comes in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Jackson passes to Okafor. And the rejection by Holmes. Kings leading now by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Joseph. Here's Giles. And he converts the layup. Giles has got his second bucket.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Here's Hart, covered by Barnes. It's deflected. Okafor. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Down low. Giles the pass to Hield. And the basket is good. And now a 7-point Kings lead.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Holmes with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Makes it off the glass. Hield's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And there's the pass to Hayes. To the middle. Rebound by the Kings. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes passes to Holmes. They kick out to Hield. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Holmes passes to Joseph. Holmes trying to free himself up. Shot by Joseph, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Giles. It's good from in tight. Giles has got 6. Here's Hart. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dishes to Okafor. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Hield kicks to Joseph. Back to Hield. The dish now to Joseph. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Kings on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Melly in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. A reverse. Here's Holiday. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Bagley, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Kings leading now by 8. Now Fox. Bjelica finds Bagley. Back to Bjelica. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Ingram passes to Melly. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson looking it over. Back to Ball. Out to the right wing. He lobs it up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. The Kings leading. Bazemore with it. He dishes it to Bagley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. Pass to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Kings leading now by 8. Here's Fox. Pass to Bjelica. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. Ingram with the steal. And stolen by Bazemore. And stolen by Williamson. Right side Holiday. Back to Williamson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Giles the pass to Holmes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Williamson. It's deflected. Healed against Redick. Healed the pass to Giles. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I like seeing Hill share the ball. How great instincts on offense. He finds guys well.
Right wing. Redick is in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Hayes, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Here's Fox. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Pass to Bazemore. Jackson against Fox. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Bazemore. The tray. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Giles. Now, here's Holmes. Fox dishes to Hield. Cloak loose. Redick with it. Now guarded by Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the energy Redick has is what gets him in these calls. I mean, he's difficult to guard sometimes without fouling.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Sacramento also making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Harry Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. Redick against Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 8.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Now, here's Ball. Feeds it to Redick. It's stolen by Hield. So the Kings win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, live on 2K. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now, here's Mitchell. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Conley against Ball. Over Conley. Here's Favors. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
He had a nice open look right there. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Ball. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there. Them to foul.
2 shots. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The drive-by Ball.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Over Holiday. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Inside, here's Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
For the Jazz, Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mitchell. Now here's Jackson. Here's Hart. Gobert with the block. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Back to Davis. It's stolen. Here's the break. Hart kicks to Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fires the three. A rebound by the Jazz. .116 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Moutier. Here's Gobert. Left side, Davis. Back to Moutier. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Hart. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Jackson. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Redick. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Redick against Clarkson to the left side wing. Kicks it to Gobert. Moutier with the ball. To end the cold streak. That shot off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Utah out in front, up by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Now here's Moutier. Davis, the pass to Moutier. Drilled from 11 feet out.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Redick passes to Hayes. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Shot clock at 5. From 13, and the jumper is on the mark. Mitchell's got 6.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Jazz. Favors can't get it to go. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell looking it over. Over Holiday. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Williamson outside. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Conley with it. Now Okafor defending. Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley against Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. They double team Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Mitchell. Over Holiday. Okafor grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Williamson. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. And then for New Orleans, Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Mitchell wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that one drops.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and from the get-go. It was Utah coming out strong. A smoldering performance. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Conley, stolen by Ball. Holiday finds Williamson. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Utah leading.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, feel like it's settling in, and a change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand. Yeah, it's so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Over Holiday. And it's Mitchell missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
For the lead, Williamson trying to free himself up. And Holiday with the lay-in. Good.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Looking to end the run, and he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And it's Beavers slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Precision pass from Moutier to get his teammate a good look there.
Ball against Moutier. High post Favors. For 3, Ingram. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Moutier looking around. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Moutier, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Redick for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Redick's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Moutier, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Jackson. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Now here is Holiday. To the middle, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Utah, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
New Orleans in the lead. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Hayes. Inside. Here's Redick. Gobert with the block. And they're moving it up. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Redick on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson. With 1 on the clock. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pelicans lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Jackson Hayes is out there with Favors, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Holiday dishes to Redick. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Conley against Holiday. High post try. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Favors at the elbow. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
And stolen by Redick. From deep. Pelicans keep it alive. And Holiday is right there. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hayes with it. Now defended by Gobert. They get the rebound. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. The Jazz with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's O'Neal. Tips it up. Conley on the follow.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Jazz trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Stolen by Ball. 4-on-3 break. Pops it up for Favors. And he lays in the alley-oop. Favors has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. The shot will not fall. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
And Bogdanovich, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
Now, here's ball. Redick up top, covered by Mitchell. The shot by Redick, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell left side. Shoots from the baseline. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's ball. And that'll be 2 free throws. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And so it's It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here. DA.
Hey, good evening, Kev.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. And off the glass. That one's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Gobert He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Fox with it. Shoots from the elbow. Up again, and Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Mitchell outside. Got a piece of it. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he hits both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
The pass to Mitchell. And it's good, 2 points.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Bogdanovich up top. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Ingles. And here's Gobert. He's covered by Bielitsa. From inside. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got his second basket of the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. The Jazz also changing it up. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Here's Fox. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Some changes for Sacramento. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Moutier looking around. The shot that time not on target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Joseph, that's good.
I'll tell you, early in his career, Corey Joseph did not have a legit jump shot. Boy, now he is consistent.
Here's Moutier. He kicks it to Clarkson. Davis dishes to Clarkson. Pass to Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. Second chance shot. Gobert the pass to Davis. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson against Hield. And that one good from Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Now here's Joseph. And Hield launches it from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Jordan Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Davis, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. Now, Moutier, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Davis. Back to Moutier. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hield. And here is Joseph. He dishes it to Parker. Kicks it to Bazemore. To the paint. Holmes down low, guarded by O'Neal. Holmes can't get it to go in. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Corey Joseph. Utah also making some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Bazemore against Mitchell. The wide open look here for Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Fox passes to Holmes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmes got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Mitchell against Bazemore. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Fox kicks to Holmes. Parker outside. Pass to Holmes. It's stolen by Davis. Mitchell against Bazemore. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Fox. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Moutier dishes to Mitchell. A minute 50 left in the first half. Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 6.
We're talking 6'3", 215 pounds, so that is a big-sized guard. He can operate on the interior.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Davis in the corner. Fox with the steal. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kent Bazemore. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovic comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. On the wing, Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
The Kings leading. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Giles. Over Bogdanovich. Giles, that's good. Giles has got his second basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And by just a fraction. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bialica is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell with it. 8 points for him. On the wing, Ingles. Mitchell looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 1. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bialica. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
A chance to jump into the lead for the first time here.
They really want to capitalize, Kevin.
Here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Joseph down low. Covered by Conley. Count that bucket. Giles has got 6.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Over Hield. And it's Mitchell missing. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Joseph. Back to Giles. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley against Joseph. Conley kicks to Mitchell. High post shot. Gobert trying to get open. The Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Barnes passes to Joseph. Dishes it to Heel. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. And Utah also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him. The Kings trailing. Fox looking it over. Holmes with it. Now defended by Gobert. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Conley with the 3. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And some changes here for the Kings. Parker comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. And a switch here also for Utah. Ingles is checked in. Hield. Bagley trying to free himself up. Hield can't hit. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Fox against Conley. It's Fox with the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley feeling it out. And it's denied by Fox. Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance.
Knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Joseph, that's good.
Now, Corey Joseph, because of his size, has to be crafty around the cup. That's pretty.
Conley with a wide open look, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Utah shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 4 spot.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Now Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Fox with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Corey Joseph's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here are the Jazz now. Outside Conley. From downtown. That one doesn't go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Right side, Joseph. Barnes finds Bogdanovich from past the arc. Conley grabs the miss. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Ingles passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Outside, Joseph. Makes it off the glass.
Now, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Ingles passes to Gobert. And here is O'Neal. And here is Ingles. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Don't let Joe Ingles get comfortable in the mid-range now. It's going to be a long night.
And it's Holmes off the drive. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Holmes. That's tipped. Joseph against Conley. Gobert trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Healed with it. Conley picks him up. Healed outside. And it's Bagley in the corner. Bazemore passes to Giant. Gobert with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz leading by 3. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. The 3 hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Gobert with the block. They retain possession. Bazemore passes to Hield. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
The pass to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Giles. Here's Gobert. Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bielitsa, he checks in for Giles, and it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. On the wing, Ingles. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Healed with it. Conley picks him up. They grab their own miss to tie it up. Bielitsa passes to Bagley. Here's Fox. Oh, off target. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Fox.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. It's stolen by Bagley. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Clarkson in at the 3. Here's Fox. Over Conley, they kick out to Hield. Bielitsa passes to Hield. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Hield's got the first basket here in overtime for the Kings. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Passes to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pocket 6. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Outside, Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 2. Mitchell outside. Inside. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Feeds it to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 2-point game. The kick out to Fox.
think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Conley dishes to Clarkson. Back to Conley for three. Again, Conley missing. Here's Sacramento. Barnes looking around. There's the dish to Fox. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Gobert. Off the mark.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton.